So this is the deck we're using. We are creating a character. So we have a character layout. Our central card there is the Ace of Swords, and that is our base character. Don't worry if your character is male and you got a female card or vice versa, because that will be something that you can use. Perhaps they are more receptive energy, which is very feminine. Perhaps they're more active pursuing, which is more masculine, and energy is not gendered to physical gender. So you can use that in whatever way you want. The card over the top of that, which we can see is the Three of Swords, is where your character currently is, where they are in their life. This is a darker deck, so I'd be using this for a story that might be more on the more serious side of things. We're going to do several decks. So this is where your character is now. And to the left of it, I think that's the left, you've got the hanged man. That is where your character has been. On the other side, we have the miser, or the Four of Pentacles, which is the miser, which is where your character is going. So you've got inaction for a long time, perhaps some sort of action that has been damaging, and then a different energy there. Above that, we have where your character is in terms of their emotional side. So you have Strength and you have the Devil. So this is a very strong-willed character, but they also have a tendency to be somewhat stubborn. You can use this literally however you like. You do not have to stick to the meanings of the cards themselves. But I would look at this and think I have a very, very strong-willed, but very stubborn, very inclined to get stuck character, which is also says something based on the fact that the Hanged Man is ahead of, is in the past for this character. So they've clearly been stuck, and getting stuck has hurt them. So you have strong will. You also have a very mental character. There aren't a lot of emotional cards on this deck. So perhaps that is how they get stuck. Perhaps that is how they get damaged. See the Three of Swords. They're all swords through her heart. So perhaps this is, they're very comfortable in the mental world, but not very comfortable in the emotional world. And that's where they're going to come unstuck. Down the bottom, we have how they are seen by the world. So you have the King of Pentacles, who's a really, really strong sort of character. He is very much in command of his world, and he's also his monetary, physical, material things. So this is somebody who obviously has a lot of outward show for what they've done in their world, in their lives. So it might be that the emotional side they've neglected horribly, and therefore that's what's got them unstuck at the moment. Because you also have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is very much a card of seduction. It's a cup of union. So this might be happening, but it may not be something that you want this character is comfortable with, and in the future they are ending up taking the cash over the relationship. So that's one way that you can use the cards.